Okay, personal finance ulit ang topic naman natin ngayon. Are you a financial martyr? Should you tell your family about your savings, investments, and insurance? So I think most of us can agree that the answer is no. Have you heard about the term financial martyr? I've been one and still am sometimes. When your family needs something urgently and you assess it's really a necessity, then you seem to have no choice but to help out, right? But when it comes to things that are, unimportant, not needed, and simply their wants, then I can ignore them and say no. Okay, nope, I don't have money. Okay, but this gets old real quick. Okay, when I say I don't have money, they don't know if I truly don't have money. Back when my business was doing well, I indulged my mom and bought her a Sala set. I told her it's my Christmas gift to her in the next 5 years, so it's that expensive. It's not much, but to ordinary people like us, it is. Okay, it's worth more than 4 months of my current salary, so it's expensive, right? Sometimes that's how I judge whether something is expensive or not. How much work did I do to be able to afford that? So that's one thing to go about it. Other times I helped out, of course, health issues, medical expenses a bit. Since I shifted to part-time work, I don't have that much savings. And then during the pandemic, I have depleted most of it as well. Am I qualified to teach personal finance when I don't have savings currently? Well, technically I still do, but it's not much. I do have investments as well, but I've stopped adding to it in recent months because of the pandemic. And I've had a business before. I've tried a few businesses before and I've learned how they could succeed and how they could fail. Okay, so yeah, I believe I'm still qualified to teach personal finance. This year, 2021, I'm restarting, I'm building my savings again and trying new investments, okay? We can do that together. So going back to the main topic, so should you tell your family about your savings, investments, and insurance? I think as you learn personal finance, you should also teach them what you've learned about personal finance so that you can understand each other better. Okay, encourage them to build their own savings, make their own investments, get their own insurance, among other things. So savings, be dependent of each other. If they want something, they should learn to save for it. They shouldn't rely on you for everything. If their mindset is incorrect, then, teach them the proper perspective on savings. Being frugal, delayed gratification, save now, invest now, enjoy the earnings later on. Buy whatever you want later on. Spend it however you want, however you like later on. Okay, just the earnings of your savings and investments, not the actual savings and investments. Okay, magkaiba yun. The savings and investments should continue to exist to earn money for you. Okay, interest, dividends, returns. Those are what you're allowed to use and spend when it becomes available. Yung earnings lang, yung profit lang. If you got addicted to, savings and making investments, add it on them. Okay, see it grow bigger. So instead na gastusin mo yung earnings, pwedeng ilagay mo rin ulit, i-save mo lang ulit, or ilagay mo sa mga investments. Okay, that's going to be better. That's going to compounding interest. Okay. Investments, should you tell them you have investments? I did, but I also made sure to explain that it's not withdrawable anytime soon. Their money is tied up in the next 5 or 10 years and could only be enjoyed later on, after that period. So they pretty much don't care about it. My mom would remind me to save, and that's it. My parents know how to budget. But sometimes there would be, major expenses. My mom wanted to put up a sari-sari store, so it's being built until now. I contributed a little bit when she asked me for some back in November. So that's about it. Insurance. How about insurance? Should you tell them that you are insured and you assigned one of them to be your beneficiary? So this one's tricky. There was a period of time that I watched a bunch of true crime documentaries. There were quite a lot of murders committed for insurance claims, but those were in the US. Not sure if those things happen here in the Philippines as well, maybe. Insurance, I think make sure your beneficiary is someone who truly loves you and cares for you, okay? Who would rather have you alive than dead? Who would rather you're here with them than receive the insurance proceeds? Okay, best if it's your family, your parents, your children. Okay, this is a bit dark, but yeah, people who won't kill you if they suddenly needed the money and thought of your insurance. Maybe choose someone who's proficient in personal finance as well, who's financially literate and who manages her personal finance well. Okay, his or her, sorry. You should tell someone. Imagine if you die and no one knew about it. Who would benefit? The insurance company probably won't know you're dead already. They needed someone to inform them and file the claims against your insurance. Okay, so the insurance company would not actively search for you or your family to get an update. You still alive? Yeah, alright. If no one files a claim, the money would remain with them. Okay, same with the event that you die. Your beneficiary should know where to claim them. So just an overview of insurance. It's not exactly for you because you essentially die before the benefit is given.